everyone, in today's video I'm going to be talking about products that I never really use. Some because I just don't like the products, and others because I just can't find the proper time to use them. So if you guys want to see what those products are, then just keep watching and don't forget to like and subscribe. So let's get started. So the first product that we're going to be talking about, you guys might be able to see how glistening my skin is right now. Don't mind the red patches. For some reason, whenever I get really hot under these lights, I get red patches all over me, so I don't know. But the first product I'm going to be talking about is this Patrick Ta for the Body body oil spray. Now, I've done a whole review on this product, so if you want to see that, I'll leave a link up here. Now, it's not that I don't like this product. I think this product is beautiful, and I think it smells amazing. I just don't know when the proper time to use this is, because even right now, like, I have it sprayed on me, but I also know that, like, this shirt is probably gonna be very sparkly by the end of this, and, like, I want to do it when I, like, the only time I ever wear this is, like, for a night out, because I'm like, oh, this would be so pretty when I'm on the beach and I'm walking around. But, like, think about it. This is a body oil. If I'm on the beach with this on me, sand particles are going to attach themselves to me, and it's just gonna be super annoying. And then just on, like, a daily basis, it can get all over my clothes, like, the functionality of it is not great. I am sorry if you guys are hearing a race car outside right now. My dad is fixing his car. So the first product that I'd be using in my makeup process would be a primer. Now, I currently do not own a primer that I do not like, but I can say any primer that has silicone in it is not a fan of mine because it breaks me out. So definitely not a fan. But I had this Bare Minerals Prime Time foundation primer that I haven't touched in a very long time, so I would say it's on my list of products I just never really use. They do sell one that's a silicone base that I can't use. So it just looks like this. It kind of reminds me of the Becca backlighting primer because it has a little bit of shimmer to it. So I'm just gonna apply this all over my face. Oh, I think this is a silicone base because it feels like it, and that could be why I haven't been using it. Yep. Ooh. No, it's smooth. I love the finish of silicone primers, like the Smashbox photo finish primer. Like, your skin looks great, but my skin breaks out right after. So it's like good for a photo, and then the next day I'm like regretting it. So for my foundation, if you've been watching my videos for, you know, the past, I don't know, year, then you would know that the Morphe Fluidity foundation is not a friend of mine. And let's just insert the clip right here in case you guys have not seen the video. Ooh, look at all that texture. You guys, I don't get wrinkles. And, like, it is showing every single wrinkle. Like, what is that? I've never seen that line in my life. And look, you guys see how it's, like, separating on my cheeks? Now, this foundation enhanced all my fine lines and picked up on all the dry patches on my skin. And seeing as I have very dry skin, this foundation is not my friend. So let's apply this. Now, I'm hoping the products that I don't like in this video will prove me wrong and I can love them because I paid money for them. I want to like them. And also the products that I don't use very often, I hope I can find a use for now. So we're gonna do one half of this with the brush and one half with the sponge. I have a feeling this is like a sponge foundation, but we shall see. I think I applied too much. I remember this being super, super thick. Oh wow, I look like a ghost. Okay, so this foundation, oddly enough, is not as cakey as I remembered it. Now, don't get me wrong, still picking up on my dry patches. I think my skin's just not as dry right now, but we're gonna zoom in because we just need to see what's happening. It's really not as bad as last time, thank goodness. Spring light makes this look a little better than it is. However, it really does not look as bad as I remembered it. Will I still be wearing this? Probably not, since it did break me out. I think that's because it has silicone in it, but for a photo here and there, it really is not that bad. So moving on to our concealer, I picked up the Makeup Forever Full Coverage Concealer a long time ago. I love Makeup Forever. I love their HD foundation. It's like my holy grail foundation. At the time when I picked this up, this was the lightest shade. Now, that is quite a bit darker than this foundation, so this should end up kind of funny. But this just ended up being super, super thick and just fell into all the creases under my eyes and just, I don't know, wasn't the best look. I find this to be pretty good at covering up pimples. However, if they are dry, like if you've been using acne treatment on them, I wouldn't put this on there because it's gonna really accentuate the dryness. But if you get, you know, like every once in a while you feel like a pimple like coming on that day, like if you just dab this on there, you're gonna cover up your redness. It's awesome, but under the eyes, not my go-to product. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in more. I think you guys need to see what's happening on my face. Okay, you guys, I can already feel how thick this concealer is. I'm gonna dab it under my eyes. Ooh, I'm pretty sure this is darker than my foundation. It's like a whole different color than my foundation, so it's like a salmon-y color. Maybe we'll just cancel out any dark circles I have. Do I have a pimple? We'll test you right here. Okay, it's a good concealer though. Like, oh my lord, did that cover up everything. You know, it's thick, like I can feel it. Like it feels kind of heavy under my eye right here. But I mean, it does do a good job at covering up under eye circles. So that's a plus. But I do feel like this is definitely going to settle. Well, I already know it's going to settle into my fine lines. So in our next step, I'm going to be setting my face. I'm going to use the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in like Plus. Do you guys remember when like this was a thing, when it was like the clear like dome kind of packaging? That's how long I've been using this product, back when I feel like YouTube really made this product like super popular. I still love this product. I think it's beautiful because it has a nice sheen to it. It's not a completely matte powder. But after I got the Laura Mercier powder, I use that all the time. And now that I have the, oh my goodness, Pat McGrath powder, like that's like my ultimate favorite powder, is the Pat McGrath powder. But this is still like a beautiful powder. I just don't use it as much since I have other options. But maybe today I'll use it and decide that this will be my number one. It's way cheaper, sadly, than the Pat McGrath, so maybe I should like this one more. You guys, I actually have like an amazing foundation base right now. I did not, like I genuinely thought that that Morphe foundation was gonna be a disaster. I mean, I literally showed you a clip of what happened last time, and I was like, haha, it's gonna happen again. And I don't hate it right now. Like, I don't know if that primer, that Bare Minerals primer that I never use, and that are like a perfect match, but I really like it. Wow, maybe I found the combination. You just had to combine all the products that I never use and you throw them together and they're like perfect for each other. Next on my list is bronzer. Now this is the e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzing Powder. This was supposed to be like the dupe for the NARS Laguna and Orgasm Blush. I've had this so long, this broke off. Clearly it was a favorite of mine. I just don't use this bronzer so much anymore because it has shimmer in it, and I just prefer my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil or the Chanel bronzer, so I'm just going to be using this right now. I have a different blush. I don't mind that blush. I think that blush is still beautiful, but wait until you see the blush I picked out. I'm excited to use this bronzer. So add that to my pile of favorites that I forgot about. I still love this. Even like the shimmer in it is not obnoxious, and it's a good bronzer, and it's an amazing price. So for Christmas one year, Stila came out with this like New Year's Eve package, and it had a blush, I think it had lipsticks and stuff, and an eyeliner, because everyone, you know, Stila eyeliner, I still like it to this day. But this blush came in. Of all the colors, you can see why it was chosen for New Year's Eve. And y'all, this is the blush. This is, you know, a nice color for some people, but for me, this is not my jam. I have like more warm to neutral undertones, and this is bright, cool pink. I don't think it's my shade. And this, I don't even know if they make this color anymore. It's called Custom Color Blush Self-Adjusting. I just know to use a really light hand because we don't want to be looking like a clown. I'm still trying to make this look good. I doubt I'm going to want to repurchase this. I don't even know if they make it anymore. I definitely went a little heavy-handed on the blush. It wasn't difficult to do, seeing as it was a bright pink blush. It's not terrible. Like, this is not the worst blush I've ever seen in my life. However, would I ever repurchase? No. So the next product I'm going to be talking about, I think is like a little controversial because a lot of people love it. And I like the product. I think it works just fine. I think it's beautiful, but I will never reach for it. One, because of the size, and that is the Jaclyn Hill palette, her original palette with Morphe. It's just so big, and some people are like, yes, but you get more shadows, it's great. Yeah, that's fine, but it's annoying to fit on my counter. It's annoying to fit on my counter, and it's really hard to travel with. And in the morning, I don't just like grab this, I grab a small palette, like take 2 shades, put in my crease on my lid, and put some mascara and call it a day. If you're a person who's really into a lot of makeup during the day, then maybe this is your jam. But the colors are pretty, and like I said, it performs well, and I like having it in my collection. I just never really use it. Maybe you guys are like me too. Like, if packaging's not convenient, I just don't touch it unless like I really think about it. Unless I'm like, oh wait, I want a blue color. What palette has blue? Oh, Jaclyn Hill's palette has blue. You know, unless it's that, I will just use, you know, something that's easy and convenient to move around with. I'm just gonna do an eye look with it. Like I said, the color, like the pigmentation on this is beautiful, and the like how it works is awesome. So I'm not gonna like, you know, I'm not gonna do a full makeup tutorial just to show you guys that. So I'm gonna let you guys miss this part, and we'll be right back. The eyeshadow is done. I still think that palette blends out beautifully, and it has beautiful colors in it. I just don't think it's gonna make me reach for it anymore, but when I do, I will always be pleasantly surprised. So that is great. Now, the next thing we're gonna talk about is liquid eyeliner. This is the Physicians Formula Eye Booster 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Eyeliner and Serum. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to make your eyelashes longer. It didn't do that for me. I'm almost out, and it wasn't a very dark eyeliner, and it smudges super, super easily. You know what, I'm gonna go off camera for this because this is like not gonna end well if I'm doing this sitting here holding a mirror and trying to put eyeliner on. One moment. Okay, so I applied the eyeliner. I am not great at applying eyeliner, especially since I haven't done it forever, but I just wanna show you what I mean by, it's almost like a gray color. It's not a very dark black eyeliner. And I think because it has a serum in it, that makes it smudge just easier than most. Now, this is kind of funny, but moving on to the mascara that I'm not a big fan of. And that is the Tight Line Full Lash Lengthening 3-in-1 Eyeliner, Primer, and Mascara by, I think this is by IT Cosmetics. This is funny because this is definitely a travel size, I'm sure, but y'all, look at those bristles. Now, this is great for tight lining, great for bottom lashes, but for your top lashes, y'all, you'll be here all day just swipe, 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 swipe. I'm going to see if there's anything left in this, but I don't think so. So I might just use one of my normal mascaras because this is probably not going to work in my favor. It's not doing anything. Okay. I'm just going to use a different mascara, and we'll be right back. I ended up just putting on a mascara that I like, and that's the Charlotte Tilbury Full Fat Lashes. This is just a little sample size because the other one was completely dried out, so that was not going to work. I am already knowing why I like hate that eyeliner. You guys, it's already rubbing off. Like, what the heck? I literally just retouched it on this side, and I'm sure it's rubbing off on the other side already. So that is a complete no-no. Physicians Formula. I don't even know if you make this anymore, but don't. I hate it. So to finish off this makeup look, I am going to be applying a lipstick. Now, I literally just did a review on this, and I love the product, but the color is not like in my everyday color scheme, so I just rarely ever use it, but I do think it's beautiful and such a cool formula. I'm gonna leave a link up here for you guys to check it out. If you guys have not seen that video, these lipsticks are so cool, and I really think the owner is just, you know, a really cool owner. So, yeah. It takes so much concentration to put on a bold lip. Okay, so other than the fact that this is like the worst lipstick application ever. This formula is beautiful. It's like the most moisturizing matte lipstick I've ever used. I just don't wear this color very often. So, and I love the like easy application of a nude lip. Like you don't have to sit here and concentrate and, you know, make sure it doesn't get everywhere. So my final thoughts are the primer by Bare Minerals was actually super smooth and beautiful. I think it has silicone in it. I'm gonna definitely look at the ingredients again. So I just won't be able to use it due to that because it will break me out. I do not hate the Morphe foundation as much as I did. It is still dry though, you guys. Like, it's dry right through here, right under my eyes. Yeah, like definitely not like my favorite foundation, but not as bad as I remembered it. I do think it's because when I tried it, it was winter, so my skin was a lot drier. I just don't think it's a dry skin friendly formula. So, you know, not all foundations are gonna work for everyone. Now, the concealer is pretty, it's thick, but it is, you know, it's a nice full coverage concealer. So if that's what you're in the market for, highly recommend it. What happened next? Oh, the powder. I love Max Skin Mineralized Skin Finish Natural powder. It just adds a nice sheen to your face. I definitely need to use it more. There was no reason I didn't other than just I had other products I was using. That's why. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry you guys. This car is so loud outside. And then we move on to the e.l.f. bronzer. I like that, and I'm so happy. Like, that is like truly the one thing right now that I'm like, oh my gosh, thank goodness we did this video. I am so excited to go pick that up again and just enjoy it. And it's such a good price. It's perfect for like an everyday product because you don't care when you go through it really fast. They blush. Thank you. Next we had, what did we do after that? Can't even remember at this point. My gosh, we flew right through. I think next we did my eyeshadow. Jaclyn Hill palette is beautiful, just bulky. The eyeliner, pass. It's literally annoying the crap out of me right now. Mascara, I will not be repurchasing that, even though it's good for, I think, tight lining and, you know, your lower lashes. I'm pretty sure that was pretty expensive, so just not something I'm going to be picking up again. And this lipstick, I think it's fun and cool for videos and photos. Won't be my everyday lipstick. I'm not that fun, but I just like nude colors, you know? If you guys have used any of these products, if you own them, let me know in the comments down below what you think of them. Are they in your like everyday routine, or are you kind of like me where it's just if it's not convenient, you don't use it? Or, you know, maybe you guys found some of the products that I didn't like, that you also didn't like them. Or if you like them, let me know what you do. Maybe you're like, Casey, I use this primer with this and it works better. So if so, leave in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget to follow my Instagram because I'm gonna leave it right here. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.